So there's a new trailer for Doom: The Dark Ages. So this one reveals a bit more details about the story. So they say here that the makers realized that the Slayer was a very powerful being and they felt like he should be guided, but in other terms it's more like he's been chained up or put on a leash, as they say in the trailer. So he's kind of being controlled in some way. So up next we have this scene which we saw in a previous trailer a long time ago. So this part here is when they actually send the Doomslayer down to this planet to fight against other beings, and he's pretty much being controlled to do their bidding. During the next scene here we see a couple of Sentinel warriors along with their leader. Could this be King Novik? Maybe. After this we see the Slayer turn his head and his eyes are glowing, which again are a sign that he's being controlled in some way by someone. And here we have Prince Azrak. So here in the scene he says our enemy is divided, the time is now. So it looks like he has a plan to divide specific factions on this planet. So basically it makes it easier to take over specific pieces of land or defeat certain armies if they're separated. So he is a prince, not a full-grown demon, and the story is supposed to be about him and his ascension through the ranks of the demon world, pretty much. There's a person with Azrak during this scene that says, "The demons fear the Slayer." So Azrak's dominion over hell is not absolute. So for now, they have to avoid the Slayer and focus on breaking the humans. It's kind of like saying there's a bigger threat out there, but we'll deal with it later on. For now, we'll deal with the weaker prey. They also mentioned that this demon, which I'm assuming they're referring to Azrak, they're saying that he's going after something. He's looking for something specific within the storyline, but we don't know what it is yet. And they're saying he has tremendous power, and if they don't stop him, then nobody is going to survive. So moving on, we get to see a footage here of another Titan, all armored up, looking pretty damn good. And this part right here, they mentioned that they need this Slayer. So I guess they're using him as a weapon to fight against the demons or any other forces that are against them. So in this part right here, which is a scene we saw in a previous trailer a long time ago, this beam of light goes down to the ground and on impact, it releases the Slayer. So he's pretty much a controlled weapon. That's why his eyes are glowing. You see? So the footage from here is pretty much gameplay, and you get to see different enemies, different stages, some previously seen weapons and some new stuff, so I guess we'll go over it. So that is the shield saw with the shield bash technique, pretty cool. And here we have some footage of the rocket launcher, it looks like, with the shield saw and a mace. Very nice. Oh, here's that new version of the tyrant creature we saw before. It's modified with wings on the back. Interesting. Yeah, this game is very gory, as you can see. Oh, that is pretty cool. That is nice. Nice. Remember block and parry. Oh, the movement on this creature. During this scene right here, Azrak says, "I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear." So he's saying that the demons of hell don't fear Azrak as much as they fear the Slayer. Alright, so moving on, there's more gameplay, but this time with the Atlands, which is a pretty cool section in the game's story. So we control these giant mechs and we fight off these giant demons known as the Titans. Very cool. Oh, and here is the dragon you control later in the story. We went from boots on the ground to flying mechanical dragons. And here I think he's trying to break free from his imprisonment or his control. Then we have a crossbow that unleashes a huge green explosion with a massive blast radius. Wow. During this next cutscene here, it shows that Azrak is getting even more mad and someone says, "Stronger than maybe even you." And then we see the Slayer's helmet tossed through a red portal, which could mean that was an epic battle. And just when you think the trailer is over, at the very end they show a brand new demon that we've never seen before. This thing looks like a mix of a Titan with wings and the face or head of the legendary Cthulhu creature. Wow. I really want to know the lore about this creature. That looks very impressive. So that's it for this new trailer breakdown. What do you think about it? Tell tell me in the comments, and I'll see you next time.